I experienced its essence years before that, so I've entitled it Seal Tight in 2006. My eyes open wide with pleasure. In the plastic package rests my new CD player, and I with many new tunes to hear. When all is quiet, I bring it to the kitchen table. I grab the old scissors and squeeze with no effect. The blades contorted, but plastic rigidly intact. The old trusty knife I try, and it bounces off the plastic bubble. It then ends up in a baggie in the trash. Gotta get serious to get this sucker open. My 6-inch blade is next, and an opening escapes me. So I raise it high in the air and thrust down. Finally, a breakthrough. I pull at the plastic skin, and it, as sharp as a knife, slices my finger. Red liquid dripping. Drip, drip, drip. Squeeze it with a paper towel and find some Band-Aids. The first box has those piddly little strips. The next box has 2 big ones. I wash it, dab it with some ointment, and bind it tight. Pain increasing, blood pressure rising. With chicken shears, I pierce the small pocket and pull. The batteries scatter north, south, east, and west. One gets halfway down the basement stairs. Another rolls beneath the refrigerator. From the desk, I extract my long ruler, and from the fridge dredge 2 pens, 3 hairpins, a rock-hard French fry, and my battery, now attached to a half-eaten bluish lollipop. Even my chicken shears are having trouble, or this aging man is losing muscle. In position, I envision the black belt master's best karate chop. And my shears cut through the shell, but through my earphone wire too. Curses follow, sweat increases, blood pressure boils. And an idea pops into my head. Create a magic plastic package opener, set up a kiosk in the local mall, and make a decent haul. Back to the table of operation. The surgeon bleeding, the patient's lifeline severed, the cutting continues. Finally, I remove the innards. The plastic carcass in my hand, I drop it to the ground and stomp on it again and again and again. Blood pressure dropping, revenge ascending. At last I sit down and rest. My wife completing her weekly shopping rounds. Surprised I'm not using my latest gift. I tell her, the quiet sounds awfully nice. Now that I've mentioned my wife, we'll go on with stumbles and grumbles. The ups and downs I share or endure with my wife constitute the boon or bane of my humbled life. Earlier I promised her I'd pick up some bread. Now empty-handed, I feel I'm better off dead. I'll take a gadget apart like I have a brain, then I'm clueless to put it together again. I search the closet in vain for a can of pears, but when she gets up to look, it's suddenly there. I go streaming down the street where I was to turn. I go streaming past the street where I was to turn. I'll correct it. Why does she have such a burn? In this vast growing universe, how does she cope with a guy who so often seems like such a dope? If actually she did string me up with rope, a granny knot would be my last or safest hope. But at week's end, I managed to retain some cash, and going out with her makes a reasonable splash. Doing weekly vacuuming earns some needed points. So what if tomorrow I feel stiff in the joints? Footballs fly on umpteen screens both day and night. So I'll pass to her the remote, to her delight. She smiles when for her I hold open the car door. Most wives claim their husbands don't do that anymore. Why does she want me to so often rub her feet? But when I I do, I can receive some special treats. In my best fashion, I express my meager love, and when accepted, I look with relief above. Thank you very much.